at the age of 35, I started working at Quicken Loans. Quicken Loans allowed us to go and volunteer. And I volunteered a lot at Gleaners. Anyone that has volunteered at Gleaners, they will sit you down and have like a small orientation to tell you who Gleaners is and what they do and how they do it. And when I looked at the boxes, I said, ooh, I remember those boxes. So then, you know, sometimes our past, we just start blocking things out. You know, we have the ability to just forget things and act like it never happened. And that's what I did. But that box brought back a lot of memories. Like I remember receiving that box and digging down in it to see what was in it because we never knew. I started asking my mama questions. And my mom told me that we spent some time in a battered women's shelter. And they placed us in a home. 5415 Burns. 5415 Burns in Detroit was actually some really good years, I thought. And the reason why I thought that 5415 Burns was the best experience is because all the volunteers, we stayed in a 3-family flat with other kids and single moms, and we had a ball. They kept their doors open. Till this day, my mom's friends are my aunts. Their kids are my cousins. You can't tell me nothing different, and we're not blood, but they belong to me, right? So volunteering is really dear to my heart. Encouraging people is really dear to my heart, because you never know what someone is experiencing. So the goal for Push with Janae, the Push Empowerment Group, it has 3 parts to it. The first part is a mindset. We're going to provide skills, provide the tools of self-love. The second part, we're going to help them. So we're helping them mentally. We're going to help them physically. And that's a little workout. Movement. Like I promised myself 10,000 steps a day. That's equivalent to 5 miles. We have to keep them moving because that helps us physically. Now, one thing that I do now is I make sure that community service is part of our program in my home. I'm going to make sure that my kids volunteer. I'm going to take them to the homeless shelters and everything to keep them humble. That's another part of this program. Community service. We're going to keep everybody humble. We're going to give back to the community. We are not going to be able to save everyone's life, but we will be able to save some, and that's the goal here. So Push with Janae was something that was pressed through my pain. And I want to be able to help other people. So I'm going to go into these shelters. I want to encourage these women and encourage the kids that's attached to them. I'm going to say it again. I want to help the women and encourage the kids that's attached to them. Because there is something called a generational curse that we can help break. But the only way that we can help break it is by recognizing it, that it exists. So that's the goal. My husband is currently in real estate school right now, online, so that we can be able to provide housing for the women that's in a battered women's shelter to be able to come out into a home. Just like it was provided for me and my family. Have different community service events available to be able to provide food and clothes. So, if you would like to help, join. That's why it's called a group. Push Empowerment Group. So, I love y'all. Thanks for supporting Push with Janae. And stay focused. Continue to push, press, pull through all situations because there will be mountains that we have to climb and bricks that we have to bust down, and we're just gonna bust them down. Push with me. I love you. You have a great day.